Hello. Did you want to start this off?
Yeah, man. No, you should.
Let me
GC
start.
Podcast, go.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GC Podcast. It's Thursday, May 8th.
8th?
Is it the
7th?
7th? Okay, I'm a day ahead. Calm down. And so today is actually my last, not my last official day yet, but my official day of not being a senior anymore. Yay, I graduate. And I'm here with the other hosts, Trevor, Ian,
Justin.
and
Oh, okay.
Lee.
Just say my own name, because I can't do that.
Oh, and Trevor.
And Lee.
And Trevor.
The title line's
And
important.
Justin.
Did I not already talk about this? The title line's important, damn it.
Okay, so,
Well, then let me say it.
Alright, fair enough.
I have a little story I want to read you guys.
Oh,
don't
God.
worry, it's very short.
Is it?
Better be
It's not
sure.
like a Sonic
Don't worry,
one,
it's
right?
not like Fifth Night with Foxy. I swear to God. Okay,
What was
so
that Sonic one? It was like Sonic and World War 2 or something.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I want to read
It better
you...
be short, you
Wait, is
bastard.
it Sonic?
No, I want to read you a little story. And this is going to have a point, I swear. Alright, it's called The Hare and the Pineapple.
What?
It's called The Hare and the
Wait
Pineapple.
a second, I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
No,
on
no.
the, what was it, Park? Was it? Was it supposed to be on or something? Like AC?
Yeah. Shh, wait.
What, do you mean the bar testing?
Supposed to spoil it. Shh.
Don't spoil it. I haven't heard this.
Alright, this is called the Hare and the Pineapple by Daniel Pinkwater.
The fuck?
In olden times, the animals of the forest could speak English just like you and me. One day, a pineapple challenged a hare to a race. I forgot-
Pineapple.
I forgot to mention fruits and vegetables were able to speak too.
Alright. Continue.
A hare is like a rabbit, only skinnier and faster. This particular hare was known to be the fastest animal in the forest.
It doesn't exist yet.
You, a
Must be falling out of the
pineapple,
ocean.
have the nerve to challenge me, a hare, to a race? The hare asked the pineapple. This must be some sort of joke. No, said no, said the pineapple. I want to race you 26 miles. May the best animal win.
Not an animal.
What the fuck? 26 miles? Jesus
That's
Christ.
a marathon. That's like
Is that like...
You aren't even an animal, the hare said. You're a tropical fruit.
Yes, alright. We've established that.
Well,
Good job.
Well, you know what I mean, said the pineapple. The animals of the forest thought it was very strange that a tropical fruit should want to race a very fast animal. The pineapple should have some trick of its sleeve, the moose said.
What the fuck is a moose and pineapple?
Pineapples don't have sleeves, an owl said. Well, you know what I mean, the moose said. If a pineapple challenges a hare to a race, it must be that the pineapple knows some secret trick it will allow it to win. The pineapple probably expects us to root for the hare and then look like fools when it loses, said a crow.
Jesus Christ.
man.
Love the
Doing
narration.
such a voice, man. I'm
It's-
looking at the recording, and like for the moose, it's like barely going, and all of a sudden you just start talking in that voice. It's like pow, right to the max.
Pow, right to the kisser.
It's over 9,000!
Then the pineapple will win the race because the hare is overconfident and takes a nap or gets lost or something. The animals agreed that this made sense. There was no reason a pineapple should challenge a hare unless it had a clever plan of some
It's
sort.
not racism.
Hold on.
You know, I feel-
Racism?
I'll tell you about...
No, the ending's even better.
Okay, well, before you do this,
No.
I want to state something real quick.
What?
This sounds like a fucking nationality problem. Is what this
No,
is
no.
between fucking fruits and animals.
Believe me, there's a moral to the story.
Got something against freaking fruit?
Yeah,
Huh, boy?
Yeah, bitch.
Right, there's a moral to the
All
story.
right, continue.
The animals agreed that this made sense. So the animals, wanting to back a winner, all cheered for the pineapple.
Okay.
When the race began, the hare sprinted forward and was out of sight in less than a minute. The pineapple just sat there, never moving an inch. The animals crowded around, watching to see how the pineapple was going to cleverly beat the hare. 2 hours later, when the hare crossed the finish line, the pineapple was still sitting still and hadn't moved an inch. The animals ate the pineapple.
Oh Christ!
The moral of the story is that pineapples don't have sleeves.
Well, no shit,
The moral of the
Sherlock.
story is that
Okay,
fucking hair
there's
is
two
insane.
fucking weird ass things. How the fuck does a pineapple get there?
Yeah, no kidding.
Into like an average, forest land.
It's a tropical
It's like
fruit.
a tropical fruit
Yeah, how the
in
fuck
a
did they get in
forest
the
that's
forest?
like, what's the name of that damn thing? I'm not very good.
Amazon forest?
Okay.
Amazon forest?
Rainforest?
Right,
No,
now,
it starts with a B. I don't
Moose?
Yeah,
In a rainforest?
Alpine.
Yeah, fair enough.
something.
Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna ask you some questions, and I want to see if you can answer them. If you can't
Why
answer
the
it,
fuck did someone draw the picture of that? You see that? That was like made of like
I know.
charcoal, dude. You know how much fucking work that takes?
holy shit, it is.
All right. So anyway, continue. Okay. So can we continue on?
So I'm
with
gonna ask you some
questions?
questions about the story. If you can't answer, just say you can't answer. Okay. Beginning with paragraph 4. In what order are the events of the story told? A. Switching back and forth between places. B. In the order in which the events happen. C. Switching back and forth between the past and the present. D. In the order in which the hare tells the events to another animal.
What the fuck is the fourth paragraph?
What?
The hell's isn't it just taught the same way? It's taught by the narrator. What the fuck?
Yeah, isn't it the fucking narrator like so?
Who made these
Isn't this supposed to be a video game? Damn it, Bobby!
Next question. The animals ate the pineapple most likely because they were A. Hungry, B. Excited, C. Annoyed, or D. Amused.
Amused.
I wouldn't say fucking hungry.
How the hell do they even know what a pineapple even is?
That's a great question.
How many- how many
Option,
are there?
option
Next-
E.
Next question. Which animal spoke the wisest words? The hare, the moose, the crow, or the owl?
Fucking neither one of them.
They're fucking animals. They don't speak. That's.
Is there any option?
Probably the owl.
All right. Next
course it's the owl.
next question.
Uh-oh.
Before the race, how did the animals feel towards the pineapple? Suspicious, kindly, sympathetic, or envious?
Suspicious, man.
Suspicious, obviously, because fucking sleeves have to do something with
It's
this.
like a white guy
Next-
going to KFC. Oh, like, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
question. Next question. What would have happened if the animals had decided to cheer for the hare? The pineapple would have won the race. They would have been mad at the hare for winning. The hare would have just sat there and not moved, or they would have been happy to have cheered for a winner.
I'm pretty sure D.
That's all dick question answers.
What kind of fucking... Who writes this?
Next question. Next question. When the moose said that the pineapple has some trick up its sleeve, he means that the pineapple is wearing a disguise, wants to show the animals a trick, has a plan to fool the animals, or is going to pull something out of its sleeve.
Pull something out of his sleeve, obviously.
Fucking pull something out of its sleeve. Yeah, bitches.
Obvious.
Magic.
Here's the real moral of the
Bitches
story.
again.
Here's the real moral of the story.
Oh boy, here we go.
This was given as a part of a standardized test.
You mean the part testing?
Just as a standardized test.
I was thinking,
Okay.
yeah. I think it was Park or something.
I
Silly,
would, yeah, because you mentioned before you read the story, it was part of Park.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay.
I didn't want him to spoil it, but yeah, that's the point.
Okay.
This was
anywho.
given to grade school children
really?
to figure out. First off, the story doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Well, of course,
And
you're
two-
fucking racing a pineapple against an animal.
And two, several grown adults couldn't figure out how the fucking questions work.
I mean, look, let's be honest
So,
here. We're all like
I'm a
fucking...
grown ass man.
So how the hell were they expected to figure that out?
I mean, look, if anything, we're all like fucking...
We all know
roughly
those
around...
things have to fail.
Yeah, again,
So-
if anything, we're all roughly around 18
Wait,
years old.
I got
We
this.
should easily figure this out. Because why? None of it
Come
makes
on, big boy
fucking
panties
sense.
You better put your big boy panty on.
I will.
Did you say
Alright, I
panties
can
or
figure
pants?
this out.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, if anything, just, it's like... It's a fucking stupid logic test is what that is. It's a logic question is what that is.
Yeah.
So therefore, moral of the story, fuck testing. You hear that, students of 2016? Don't take the park. Or is it 2017? Fuck all of you.
The only reason you should actually take Park, and this I'm being serious, because it's a teacher evaluation. If you fucking hate your teacher, take the test, fail that shit. That teacher's out of a job.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That actually seems like a pretty solid plan.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's pretty much a teacher evaluation.
Even if it is fucking over good teachers.
Well, I mean, you can't hate Somerville.
It's like
She let me
Somerville
play
has
games
force.
after the podcast was over the first day.
That's badass.
Damn it! Why didn't
I
I
just
get
walked in
her?
there, I'm like, I'm gonna play StarCraft. She's like,
I got
What
fucking.
class were you in?
Someone else.
I was in fucking. I had fucking
peaked
Brian
too as my
Schaefer. and We
thing,
didn't
so
do
we got like
shit in that
30
class.
minutes
Let's not all talk at once, yeah?
Yeah, no kidding. We're still fucking carrying that on. So you bitches need to cut that out when I
Tell me,
leave.
we talk about video games.
I understand that, but we can't keep all
Let-
talking at one fucking time. Ian, stop it!
I know, I can talk about video games.
Fuck. Yeah, it's fine. All right.
Okay, so I watched a documentary called Atari Game Over. What are you
Oh,
doing?
the Atari Game Over. I don't know. It looks like a gambling game.
Yeah, have you
So-
seen that?
Yeah. I
Okay,
have.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course I know.
So what was the guy who programmed E.T.?
I know who it is, but I can't remember his name because
He's
it's
in
fucking
the only
Japanese.
video game nerd movie that I have no idea.
Anyways, so yeah, it's a documentary about the fall of Atari in the 80s.
The Atari's still like.
Well, yeah, they're
Taking-
still around, but they're still hemorrhaging
Yeah, but if
shitloads
any,
of money.
but no, like the Atari now. I mean, the Atari company itself, like Of course, they're still around, but however,
It isn't like it was back in the 80s.
Yeah, to where it's like, although the Atari flashback has been coming. Although the Atari flashback has been coming into view a lot.
I had that.
Yeah, so do I. It's really fun.
Remember this if you're a 90s kid. Oh,
Are we really gonna start?
You don't
fucking
even
that
know
meme?
this if you're a 90s kid.
Bitch, fucking everyone knows that shit.
Are you kidding me? Especially if you're a nerd, you know all that shit right off the bat.
Alright, so
you got a starter kit when you're born.
alright, so I'm watching this movie with my old man, alright? And like it takes place in New Mexico, because that's where the spoiler alert, that's where the Atari 2600 cartridges were buried.
Yeah, all the
Okay.
ET ones specifically.
They're actually well, I mean, in the documentary they said they found there's surprising a lot of other good games,
Right, yeah.
like not just Atari or,
Right.
or ET.
All right, anyway, continue on.
So it takes place a lot in New Mexico, which is where my dad grew up when he was a teenager.
Uh-huh.
And like the burial site is in Lagordo,
Right.
New Mexico. And my dad's like, no shit, that's where my ex-wife is from.
Oh shit, she's from burial site. Oh god. Don't you macabre!
Well, no, it's a town. The burial site is like
it's like up on a hill or
It must
something?
have
Or?
Yeah.
slept in another life.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
don't-
like a little like Atari like gravestone? Like, it's like a field of fucking nothing. It's a little Atari gravestone.
Here lies Atari.
That's what I was wondering, because, like, I mean,
Can you stop playing with that godforsaken camera
fuck
stand?
you, it's a Gatling gun.
So,
But no, anywho, so I was wondering about that, because, like, I was, like, when I watched it and stuff, I couldn't understand where the fuck it was, because it kept, like, getting weird camera shots. I'm like, is it up on the hill, or...
I think it was like in the middle of some sort of valley.
Yeah,
Like it was in the middle of nowhere, like way.
but wasn't it higher up above the city? Somewhere?
I don't know.
Who the fuck decided that place? Like, we went to New Mexico, I'm like, we're gonna take this place to
Because
bury
they're like,
all those ET.
Area 51, conspiracy,
no.
ET.
It's because it's a landfill in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
literally nowhere. Have you ever been through New Mexico, any of you?
Oh, no, I haven't.
No.
It's
No, I'm afraid
it's dirt.
like
Well, of course it's dirt, Ian.
it's all of it's dirt. Believe me.
Again,
that's where I was born. I know.
Oh, the irony. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another shady Mexican in the studio.
Son of a New Mexico, you fucking. All right. So
New Mexico.
The old one's so great.
God,
The
what's
old
that?
one.
What's that
That
guy's
was
name?
different.
Which one? Gabriel Iglesias?
No, the guy who made it E ET.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his fucking... No, not Steven Spielberg. We're talking about the game.
Steven Spielberg. What?
Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I always just put those two
No.
together.
The video game.
No, we're talking about the game
The
creator.
video games.
Well, anyways, so he actually makes
Alan
the trip
Smithy.
himself to see if
This is true.
those cartridges are buried out there.
Right.
No shit. So the last stop, he pulls up to some sort of hotel or something,
Uh-huh.
and they go in through the front doors. And my dad's sitting over there on the couch. He's like, "No fucking shit, no way." Like what? He looks at me. He's like, points at. He's like, "That's where I married my ex-wife."
That's where I banged her, too.
Like, oh, what?
There was
the
a
fuck?
motel, right?
No, it wasn't. No,
Like, was it like a
Where was
legitimate
it?
hotel, or...
it was.
Who
no.
marries? Who gets married at a hotel?
Hey, my dad and my mom married in like their
You
own house.
dad and your mom are
in
not.
their house?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
there was
I mean,
one
my-
person there.
That's good.
It was no.
It was a dog.
I feel kind of bad for my mom how the marriage went, but that's a whole other story.
Well, no, but like,
Yeah,
I mean, if anything, it's like, you know, my parents got married by the fucking lake up in Denver somewhere. I can't remember where. It was the same. It was actually the same place where my cousin Casey actually had her wedding too. It was absolutely lovely.
You have a cousin Casey?
Yes.
So do I. That's some freaky shit.
I
yeah.
know, isn't it? Except here's the thing: mine's is female.
Oh shit.
Wait, aren't you related to Casey or something, or is that someone else?
So, are you related to stupid Casey?
What? No, not that Casey.
Crazy Casey?
No, it was
No.
Edward that said he was related to him.
Yeah, it was Edward.
How is that fucking possible?
You know, I'm not gonna question it. It's Edward, so.
Again, how the fuck is that possible that those two bastards are related?
Hey, he says none of his cars have fuel filters.
Okay, well, Edward's an idiot. Edward's a never idiot. Okay, anywho, going back to the Atari thing.
So yeah, they found out that's where the cartridges were being.
And yeah, we still can't remember the fucking creator's name. for
Shit
some
up.
reason.
Anyways, so then.
Internet on your phone.
Anyways, what?
No, we ain't doing that.
We'll worry about it later. Anywho, continue.
So during the end, after they find the cartridges and stuff, it talks to various video game developers, and then there's Seamus Blackley.
Yeah.
Right. And he's like, "Nah, man, E.T. for the Atari 2600 wasn't the worst game. It was fucking Trespasser.
Really?
Jurassic
Really?
Park Trespasser, a game that I own."
God
Wait,
damn.
what's his name again?
Seamus Blackley.
Oh, I thought you said
So,
shady black lady.
Ian, here's the question: is it the worst game? Is it worse than Atari? No, it's
Oh,
not.
haven't you guys played that?
I
it was
like,
on the.
I like Trespass.
It's like Game Boy Color. It was a Jurassic Park game.
I know what
And
you're
it was
talking about.
so bad, and nothing had any hitboxes.
I have
Yeah.
that game.
You have that game?
Yeah, I have that
That
game
game was ass.
that game's great on the Super
Because you're
Nintendo.
like, where do you have to go?
Actually, you know what's funny is that Nintendo. Actually, I saw that game on the Nintendo Marketplace. Strangely enough, and then it was immediately taken off the next day. I was
No
like,
shit.
did I fucking see something? I thought I saw a ghost.
Speaking of things being taken off the marketplace, PT. Kojima got fucking fired from Konami.
Well, of course he did. He fucking teased everyone with the Silent Hills trailer and fucking pulled it off.
No, that wasn't the reason. Something must have happened internally because, like, they fired him. PT got pulled off of the PlayStation Marketplace or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, some shit's going down right now.
Yeah, so therefore, bottom line, he got fucked
I
over.
have the demo for that. I didn't play it though.
Well,
Yeah,
keep it,
well, Silent
because
Hill-
now
yeah.
it's pretty damn rare. Also, people are selling their fucking PlayStation for like $9,000 now because of that.
Anyways, Silent Hills got canceled. Some weird shit's going down, yo.
Yeah, and so it's funny because now people are
Silent
selling
Hill, is that the one with
Daryl.
Daryl? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Was?
But no, yeah,
So
but
it
here's
got
the thing is that
I
now.
have to leave.
But so now here's the thing is that according to Rooster Teeth and stuff is that people are actually now starting to sell their PS3
This is
consoles for like
exactly-
$9,000.
This is exactly like it was when fucking Flappy
Flappy
Bird
Bird.
got
Yeah,
taken
no
off.
kidding. Jesus Christ. It makes you wonder how many idiots bought those devices.
Fucking stupid people.
Yeah, no
You could just say you had it.
Oh man.
Speaking of
I know the
fucking...
channel we're going to recommend before we continue. This is Geontron. Take a look at Geontron.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut your mouth. Hold on. This is an important thing.
We don't need to do no recommendations. I'm pretty sure these guys know already.
You
By
know
the
what
way,
fucking-
watch Word Funk. That's some good shit.
Oh, I see how it is. All right, you bastard. But
speaking of fucking...
fuck you.
Do you all know who Chris Hansen is?
Yes.
Chris Hansen?
You don't know who Chris Hansen is?
Are you
Why don't
serious?
you take a seat right over there?
I already did.
Do you know who Chris Hansen?
I think I don't.
I know who Chris Hansen is.
So that's
Hi, my body is.
that's the guy who hosted To Catch a Predator. You know, NBC.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen with NBC Dateline, and we're doing a story on men who meet kids to have sex.
All right.
So that what you never watched Catch a Predator?
I don't think I've seen that, but I've seen some of his other work though.
You've never seen To Catch a Predator? What the fuck is wrong with? Anyways,
You know, you think I would.
on?
what? It was NBC Dateline.
You know, you think I would know about this because I'm a goddamn senior and I'm going to be fucking out of here in like 2 weeks.
Son of a bitch.
Secret, getting paid to come back for
To
some
catch a
dumb.
predator.
I can't fucking
Anywho,
believe
continue
none of you
on.
have
I
never
just,
seen.
I all I can imagine is a predator from Alien. This is what I'm trying to get it.
Actually, that's even more hilarious because Chris Hansen recently announced that they're going to start up a new program, a new show that's going to be like To Catch a Predator. That's some good shit because that show is.
So
The show was was it
So
like,
you mean to tell me it's going to be a legitimate episode thing?
yeah.
was it a real show?
What the fuck?
Was it like a reality TV
That was-
show?
that
was a
show.
Or was it like,
Yeah, it was a real show. Chris Hansen, they were working with a group. I can't remember the name right now, but they're working with a group to catch potential predators and have them arrested and charged.
So we're not talking about the alien predator, are we?
No.
so in other
Okay.
words, in the end, the rapists get raped?
Yes.
That's all right.
So this show ran from
then.
2004 to 2008. Like there was nothing like it when it came out because the hidden camera techniques that they used was
Was it like before its time or?
yeah.
Right.
But anyways, that show gained like a massive cult following. Like he of course there's the whenever somebody says something that's even slightly pedophile-ish,
Right.
there's always going to be somebody in that thread with Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Because that was like his catchphrase on that show. And like
Right.
so Chris Hansen, he came back this year a couple of weeks ago. He announced that they're going to be starting up a new show, like an internet-based show. It's going to be the same thing, only it's going to be like fucking
Spongecake.
Spongecake. Only it's going to be
Episode name.
like
The episode name, Spongecake, am I right?
sponge cake predators.
Yeah, man. That's gotta be
Catch a sponge cake?
To catch a sponge cake.
Catch a
predator.
Sponge Cake. That's the title of it. All right, anyway, continue on.
So it's going to be like using all the latest technology. You know that.
So
On the
pornos
internet,
or
you're catching them on the
so
internet.
porno technology or what are we talking about?
Well, back in the day when they were originally doing that film from like 2004, 2008, like they're using like AOL and Yahoo to
Right.
catch their predators.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
So now they're
because
going to be
people
using.
still use that.
Yeah. So now that they're bringing this back, now he's bringing this back. They're going to be doing it using all sorts of modern shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna use Craigslist.
Craigslist has been around forever. No, I mean like all sorts of
Looking
Skype,
for a sexual predator to meet.
Skype and
Age 16.
16 FM.
ASL,
Prefers BDSM.
ASL,
What?
ASL.
Microsoft.
Okay, all right.
Nah, it's
Neon
not-
sex life. There we go.
Yeah. There you go.
It took me a while. I was like,
Ladies and gentlemen, now we're playing Jeopardy.
greatest thing of all time, Omegle, fucking around with Omegle. Like, I did only quotes from, what's his fucking name? He's from Boone, from Falling to Vegas. That's all I did. Quotes from Boone.
Okay.
Really?
And he's about to leave, like, sorry, I gotta go. He's like, you can't run from me. He got off anyway. But
Where did you start doing this?
Every time I'm like bored as fuck, I'm like, I'm gonna go on Omegle and I'm gonna troll a bunch of motherfuckers.
Son of a
Either
bitch.
that or I'm that guy that everyone's like, hey, sex life. And if he says he's a male, I'm gonna say I'm 1 year older than him and the opposite sex. Every time. I don't care.
And just got out of a breakup.
Just gotta break it.
Looking for more BDSM. Prefers bondage.
I'm sorry, I just died a little.
You died a little on the inside. My job is complete. Now I must go. My people need me.
The new show is called Hanson versus Predators.
Hanson versus Predators.
Yeah.
Well, that can't be good. They're all gonna die.
I saw a movie called Asteroid versus Earth. I am not joking.
No, I already know who wins this. The fucking Earth.
Fucking versus the dead. If
Fucking-
anyone in your audience knows versus the dead, I will personally love them.
Personally,
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
dude,
You're
that-
talking about.
up close and personal.
Yes, I will find them
And fuck
and
them.
I will watch that movie with them. That movie is so terribly bad. It's great. Let me tell you the theme of this whole story.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've heard about this.
Yeah, I talked about this briefly with you before.
Yeah.
It's a B movie it's awful but it's great. It's essentially there's a whole bunch of dudes and they decide and they're in this one coffee shop or some shit and the owner thinks they're little assholes because that's what they are. That's what they say. Literally
Right.
it's fuck said 16 times in the beginning.
Nah.
That's just fuck. Mind you, the main character's name is Danny Druff.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn
My
it.
dad wanted to rename him Henny Roids.
That's where that started. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. continue.
Anyway, and so the guy's like, I need you guys out of here. He's like, fuck you guys. I want you out of here, now. And he's like, all right, he's like, you know what? If you get a tattoo from this shady dude. who
You
has
mean
a
a
tattoo-
shady Mexican or?
No, it's a white dude with a big ass beard.
Okay, so we're not
From
talking
what I
about-
remember,
okay, so we're not talking
it was
about
this
that.
really
Alright.
weird ass spot from a tattoo artist over here. And if you get a tattoo on your arm,
Yeah.
I will leave. We will personally leave. You
Okay.
never come back. And he's like, all right, I'll fucking do it. And he takes off. Mind you, meanwhile, the tattoo artist apparently it's like the CDC or something.
Yeah.
One of their containers falls off the back of the truck.
So this motherfucker picks it up and
Oh,
It gets better.
No.
The guys drop all the shit and they're like, and mind you, they're CDC guys.
yeah.
And the entire time, fucking, what the fuck, dude?
Hey, you get this sort of pussy last night?
Yeah, that's all the
Yeah,
they
buddy.
curse
It's like
a whole entire
playing
time.
Call of Duty is like,
Fucking-
this is a dialogue.
Yeah, dude, it sounded like the
Swaggy,
average Xbox Live party.
Oh, that sounds about right. All right, continue.
And they pick up and leave, but apparently,
Johnny.
and one of the little cylinders got left behind, and the tattoo artist thinks, oh, it's some special type of ink or something. So he attached it into the ink gun,
Oh, this can't
and
be.
he thinks it works just flawlessly. And so what he does is the dude comes back. So the shop owner comes in there. He's like, "I want a tattoo, whatever, fuck, whatever."
Uh-huh.
And so he gets the tattoo, and it's fucking gruesome.
Okay.
And so
Oh.
and it looks, he's all wrecked. He's bleeding over the goddamn
He's
house.
wrecked.
And he's like, and he's walking out to his car, and this is the weirdest scene ever.
Okay.
Because it's all grainy for some reason during most of the movie. And all of a sudden, it goes grainy, and it switches into his weird granny. Like it's like I think it's like 2 minutes. At
Did
this
you
point,
see-
Granny's doing random shit.
A granny?
Yeah, a granny.
Is it a grandma?
As an old woman.
Okay.
Just randomly shows up for 2 minutes into the video.
Okay.
For just 2 minutes in that part.
Does she ever show up again, or
No.
No, really?
It just appears. Anyway, so the dude comes. He gets the tattoo and shit.
Yeah.
And then he drives off.
Yeah.
Obviously, he comes back. He's starting to feel like shit. So he and literally, it's so funny how he gets out of the fucking truck. He gets out of the truck. He's like, he's like.
It just falls over.
He's
like,
he's a fat dude, and so he like.
All right, I see how it is. This movie's about me now.
So he's like, like his rolls like splat. And he like gets up and he's like, ugh. And he's not feeling like shit, and so he walks into the thing, and the dudes who are still there are all like, they're all like freaking out and shit. And apparently, I think it was his friend or something that's working at the coffee shop.
Right.
He's like, I'll put you down in the cellar or something. Or wait, no, I think he dies like as soon as he gets in the door or something.
Okay.
I barely
over
remember it. Mind you, I watched this like 4 or 5 years ago.
Right, so he
Something
falls
like
over
that.
dead, supposedly.
So he dies, and so what they do is they put him into the basement, and then he gets back up.
Okay.
You know, he's a zombie now,
Uh,
and so one of the Danny Druff and his friend and his douchebaggy faggy McSwaggy decide to get up and like talk to him or something.
Yeah.
And and of course he tries to fucking attack him,
Uh-huh.
and so they get the other store owner goes down to him, and he could actually go with them. It's like it only hurts people that they hate.
okay.
That's the logic behind it.
So zombies don't kill anything in sight. They just kill people
They
hate.
just kill people they hate.
All right. Okay.
That was apparently the logic behind it. I was like,
the only thing I know about bad movies is they're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god!
Are we really gonna start John Tron to this again? Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Fuck.
I saw this movie.
all right, that's not the whole story. That's just me and my dad eventually raged and pulled out.
What time do we get out of here?
Is it like 11:35, 11:40ish that lunch?
Yeah.
It's 11:30.
11:30.
All right, well, I guess we should wrap this up. A couple
Yeah,
little,
hold on.
last little tidbits. And
We still
shit.
got about like 3 minutes, so we can do the last 3 minute thing. However, on the last minute, we'll just end up cutting this out.
Mortal Kombat. We'll do the brutalities. Actually, what do you guys think about the new Mortal Kombat for the current
Hey,
system?
let's
Fucking
talk
absolutely
about
fantastic.
paid mods.
He actually got rid of that. Did you see how you see him on Reddit?
Oh yeah, I
He's
saw
like,
that shit.
he got like thousands of messages about how he's a piece of shit and should die.
You notice how Justin and me don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean, I know what
Gavin.
you're talking. I mean, Gavin.
Notice about
Fuck
you.
Oh yeah, I
know-
Yeah, they're making mods. You have to pay for mods.
Yeah, for Skyrim and stuff. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Holy shit,
And
that
it's
was
gone.
not the way to do it.
That thing was gone so
It was
quick,
on
dude.
Reddit.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone fucking raged. So speaking of games, I have to say my personal favorite right now is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It's so fucking good.
Notice how we're all staring like we don't get.
Because you're a weeabones.
Because you're a weeabone.
I am.
Weeabone?
Wait, my
We
mistake.
would like to bone.
My mistake. We are boner.
Do you remember that commercial?
I do.
Wonderful.
Duh. And they meet the redneck dudes.
My
And they're all
life-
like
my
serious
life
and
was like
shit.
that.
And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah! With the Wii controllers. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up.
Speaking
because
of
we're
we
going
are
in like a
boners,
minute.
my boner is now flat.
I didn't realize it was a tripod that holds cameras.
Yeah, I know. It's sad as an episode.
Are we?
But yeah, so I mean,
Manly.
just like if anything, I would recommend playing. Also, what do you guys think about the new Star Wars Battlefront that's going to be coming out?
Yeah, we're ending it. You guys still.
EA is gonna fuck everyone over.
Why is it that everyone hates EA? I mean, not
Because
EA, but
they're
Dice.
a fucking
expensive.
terrible company.
Well, why do they hate Dice? Like Dice is like a
Dice is EA. Dice
Is it?
is under EA.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but they could do something.
EA Sports to the game.
Oh, and that's the bell.
EA Sports. It's not in the game.
So,
'cause it's
thank
DLC.
you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our third podcast. I believe this is.
Pay $20 so that way you can get content that makes no fucking sense. It makes you cheater. Yeah.
And we're your hosts, Ian,
Expand.
Justin, and Trevor, and Lane.
Expand dong.